Now imagine for a second that a spectator freely selects any card from the deck. That card is then taken and lost into the deck and shuffled as much as the spectator would like. Once the deck is shuffled, the spectator names any number between 1 and 52. We count off to that number to see the spectator's selected card. What's going on, guys? CardMechanic here, and today we're going to be breaking down the Incredible card at any location. And if you guys haven't seen the full performance yet, I'll put the link on the screen and description, so go make sure and check that out first. And of course, if you have seen it, let's do it. Now, if you're here, you'll probably want to know how this card at any location trick was done. So of course, we start off by having a spectator select a card. And of course, this card is freely chosen, but I have them select the card a little differently. I have them touch the back of any card. Let's just say they select this card right here. I show them this card. So in this case, it's the 4 of clubs. So I show them this card, I bring the deck back down. And as I bring the deck back down, I make a crimp on the selected card. So I'm bringing it down, and then I'm taking this, bending the corner just a little bit like this, so you can see that right there, bringing it down, squaring it all up, pushing it right in there. And from here, I can literally just give it to the spectator and let them shuffle up the deck. And now you may be thinking, while they shuffle up the deck, they might see that crimp in the deck right here. But trust me, 99 out of 100 times, they will not notice it at all. So you allow them to shuffle the deck as much as they'd like. If they want to give it this kind of shuffle, if they want to give it this kind of shuffle. Just a side note, I know what these shuffles are called. I'm just calling them this kind of shuffle. So whatever they want to do, if they want to give the deck cuts, they can literally do all of that. The one thing you have to make note of now is when you get the deck back from the spectator, you want to give the deck a cut on where that crimp is. So you lift right at the crimp, bam, lift right there so you can see, hopefully you can see, oh god, this angle. Hopefully you can see that right there. You lift right there, put the deck down, take the rest of the cards, put it there, and you're all set to go. Now usually here, I like to straighten this out just so that they don't see it on the card when the card is revealed at the end. So I just come here, I just straighten that out a little bit, take it over this corner and push back to straighten out the crimp, and you're all set to go. So here the spectator will name any card they want, well, any number they want between 1 and 52. And of course, generally you don't want them to name a very high number, otherwise you're going to be sitting there counting cards for like 20 years, and nobody likes that. I don't like doing that. Spectators don't like seeing that. They get bored, start walking away. So have them name a smaller number, just make life easier for everyone. Now, once they name that number, let's just say they named the number 7, okay? You start dealing off, you deal off 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from here, you're gonna perform the bottom deal. Now, the bottom deal is actually not easy to learn whatsoever. It took me ages to learn the bottom deal. So I have a full tutorial on the bottom deal. I'll put the link on the screen description. You can go and check that out. But what's pretty much happening in the bottom deal is I have that bottom card there that I need, right? The spectator selected card. I take these 2 fingers, my pinky and ring finger, grab that card, slide it out like this, right? So you see that being slid out. So you kind of need to master this motion right here. Again, you come here, slide that card out. And from here, you're going to push over the top card. And as you pretend to grab that top card, you're actually going to pull out the bottom card. So you're doing that, and then you're going to pull back the top card, right? So you're here, and you're putting that down just like that. And then when they flip it over, they see, bam, that's their selected card. And of course, make sure it has no bends in it, otherwise it's going to seem very strange. Now, of course, the main thing to actually master here is the bottom deal. If you cannot do the bottom deal, do not attempt this, otherwise it will go horribly wrong. People will see you grabbing out cards like this. The entire deck will come flying out, and that's going to cause major issues. So if you do not know how to do the bottom deal, here's one more thing that I could suggest is, let's say they select the number 7 again. So you deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? I lied. You deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now here I ask the spectator, do they want the 7th card or do they want the one underneath the 7th card? So let's just say they want the 7th card. While you're actually asking this question, you're going to come down here. Let's say the spectator selected card is a 3 of diamonds. You're actually going to come down here and grip this card between your middle finger and the flesh part of your bottom flesh part of your pinky finger here. So it's going to look like this when you're gripping it from the bottom. So you're going to come here, you're going to grip it like this, push this over, put the card here, grip with your middle finger, and while you're asking the spectator, do you want the 7th card or do you want the one under the 7th card? And while they make that decision, you can actually come here, right? You have that card here already. Come here, give the deck to the spectator, and have them take a look at the 7th card themselves, which would actually even amplify the effect of this trick. So again, the method completely depends on what you want to do. The bottom deal will require a lot more practice, but where you steal the bottom card in this case, it is very angle sensitive, so you have to be aware of that as well. So that is one of the most straightforward card at any locations. If you want to see more card at any locations, you can click on that video right there. And if not, then go out and add some magic into people's day. Peace out.